Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Stromert, and today you are logging in for reading lesson number 2 for the week of May 4th. We're going to be continuing our work on finding the main idea and key details in an informational text today. So I will share my screen so we can get started. Alrighty, so again, you're going to show that you can identify the main idea and key details, and this is a very important third grade reading standard. So I'm going to do the same thing we did for reading lesson number 1. We're going to model that using a text from my work, and then you're going to do this at home using your own informational text, and you'll have the same ones to choose from. So here's our text for today. It's called A Dangerous Landslide. I will read this, and then we will find the main idea and key details. All right. One night in March 2014, mud broke loose from a tall hillside near the town of Oso, Washington. The giant mass of wet soil moved downhill quickly. It eventually covered 30 nearby houses with mud and dirt. Many people were hurt. Landslide is the word many people use to describe this kind of emergency. This landslide happened when very heavy rain soaked the ground near Oso. At the beginning of any muddy landslide, wet ground breaks loose. As the mud moves, it may rip bushes, boulders, trees, and other things out of the ground. Landslides can cause serious damage. A big landslide could bury homes and badly injure people in its path. Landslides can also dump huge amounts of wet dirt onto roads and highways. This added enormous weight could wreck cars and might even cause the road to collapse. If a landslide happens near an area that includes buildings, it could break water lines, gas lines, or electrical lines. That kind of damage could also start fires. Scientists are trying to figure out how to help people be safe in areas where landslides occur. The best thing, experts say, is to have a plan for what to do if this kind of moving earth emergency happens. All right, so that is our informational text for today. So this is the graphic organizer you're going to use today to show that you can find the main idea and details. So I think we did this before in our informational unit. The main idea is the big overarching part, and then you can use our fingers to imagine like those are the key details. So those are the extra little helpers that make your hand work, make the main idea work. All right, so I went ahead and filled this in ahead of time since our article was a little longer today. So I feel the main idea is landslides, which is when a big amount of wet soil moved downhill, are a dangerous emergency. That's basically what the whole article was telling us, is landslides are super duper dangerous. So here are some of the key details that the author used to get that point across. So wet mud can rip things out of the ground. Yep, that's pretty dangerous. Landslides can bury homes or ruin roads. Also very dangerous. Landslides can damage gas, water, or electrical lines, and it said those things could even start fires, so again, very dangerous. Landslides could injure people, and scientists are trying to figure out how to keep people safe from landslides. So all 5 of those key details led me to the main idea, which is that landslides are a very dangerous emergency. I think I said dangerous like 50 times in this, sorry guys. So that's the work that you're going to be doing today. You're going to be choosing an informational article, finding what you feel the big overarching idea is in the text, and then at least 5 key details that lead you to believe that that is the main idea, that support the main idea. Okay? So again, you are going to choose an article from the list in the document, and I did not update this. Sorry guys, you're not using boxes and bullets for this one. You're going to use that, what we call hand to fist or hand fist organizer. So again, you don't have to print that. You can just draw your hand. It might be fun to kind of trace it and write it. You can do it on a scratch piece of paper. You don't need to have fancy materials for this. We just would love to see you do this work in whatever way you can. All right, I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and that's it for today. Thanks guys. Bye.